area, or all reasonable and necessary force will be used to make your arrest and prosecute you.
Police commands followed by tear gas and rubber bullets. This was not the scene in Los Angeles, but right here in downtown Denver tonight. A day of largely peaceful protests in Denver ends with police ordering a crowd of protesters on Broadway to disperse around 8 o'clock, eventually using tactics to force protesters out of the streets. Now, this anti-ICE protest, which started in LA, is now spreading across the nation. Demonstrators in Chicago, New York, and Atlanta joining those in Denver to rally against the White House's immigration raids and standing in solidarity with Los Angeles. Now, here on Denver 7 News at 10, we're listening to your voices in our own community tonight, taking you through what led up to the police response and hearing from those who support the protesters and police officers. Thanks for joining us. I'm Micah Smith. Our crew on the ground says most of the crowd dispersed after law enforcement fired that tear gas, but we're still seeing a large crowd out there right now. Denver 7's Claire Lavazorio has been on the ground talking to protesters. She joins us live near the state capitol where today's events first began. The situation changed quickly over the past few hours, Claire.
That's right, Micah. Protesters are back to taking over the streets of downtown Denver. They are blocking all of Broadway. We're near the Capitol, though. I want to show you what's happening here now. Crowds of people surrounding cars, blocking traffic. We just saw Denver police officers in full SWAT gear driving through this area, but a large crowd has now come back together after being dispersed around 8:45 tonight when they came in contact with Denver police near I-25 and Broadway. But it looks like they are once again gathering here with flags and signs near 14th and Broadway, shutting down traffic, honking their horns as you can hear, but really not allowing any cars to go through. And we saw SWAT drive through, but right now not really seeing any law enforcement presence out here that we can see. But I want to walk you through what we saw, starting with the Capitol right around 5 o'clock today. So protesters started gathering there around 5, bringing signs and flags to share their message. And today was not only about standing alongside Los Angeles, but demanding an end to ICE deportations and detentions happening right here in Colorado and across the country. Now, we talked to several protesters from across the metro of all ages who wanted their voices heard today. Take a listen.
We want to show the president we're not afraid.
That's what we're here for, is to say we stand with our immigrant community.
I have a voice, I have a body, I want to be present and stand up to what I think is really wrong.
From there, protesters marched down Lincoln and through the streets of downtown Denver, at times walking through traffic like we're seeing right now. Denver police was trying to stay ahead of the crowd at that time, blocking off the streets as they could, but around 8 o'clock, that's when tensions really started to spike near Broadway and I-25. DPD in full SWAT gear came face to face with the protesters, ordering them to disperse or reasonable and necessary force would be used against them. Tear gas was deployed. My photographer and I, we were very close to where that was happening, but the group did back down at that time and really retreated from that area. But I want to take you back out here live. The crowd that is still out here of protesters marching what looks like back toward the Capitol, again standing in solidarity with Los Angeles tonight and asking for an end to the deportations happening not only in our community but across the country. You can see some cars, a caravan of cars following these protesters with flags and signs, a lot of them with messages. And again, it doesn't look like this is going to be wrapping up anytime soon tonight. After the crowd dispersed earlier, we heard from a group that they plan to be back out here again on Saturday, and they want their message to continue to be heard here throughout the streets of downtown Denver. For now, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
Still a very, very active scene out there tonight. Our Claire Lavazorio reporting for us. Thank you, Claire. And again, we will continue to monitor that scene, stay in contact with Claire, and keep you updated. We've also checked in with DPD to see if there have been any arrests, and if there have been, what the charges could be. We have been told it's a developing situation and they are not ready to release that information to us yet, but we'll continue to keep you updated. Now, Claire mentioned that demonstrators said there will be more protests. I want to get back to that. Denver 7 is learning that more protests mean there are demonstrations planned across the state this Saturday. They're called the No Kings protests and will be held in different Colorado cities. We do know that the one scheduled here in Denver has received a permit for 8,000 people.